Imagine you were cooking a nice pepperoni pizza. You stick it in the oven and then go, oh wait, this would be better if it also had some sausage on it. So you take it back out, stick it back in again, and then yet again you think to yourself, damn, maybe I also want some ham on it. Maybe some bacon. Why not jalapeno? Hell, why not 3 extra cheeses, some barbecue sauce, and chicken too while you're at it? Fuck it, why not? That's what the problem is with 7 Days to Die. It feels like they're so indecisive of what they actually want the game to be that every update, things that they ended up adding in the last one, they just changed their mind on and completely rework or remove. I mean, I can't even make a 7 Days to Die more like 7 years to release joke because it's been in early access for over 9 years already. And it's still in alpha. 9 years, what the fuck guys? Let's take a look at the recent update history. It's already been 7 months since the last tiny bug fix update and over a year since the last major one. I mean, just take a look at all these sales in between updates. And you don't even want to know the current state of the console edition. Trust me. I feel like the only reason the game is even somewhat alive between the huge gaps in content is because of its large modding scene. There are a bunch of huge overhaul mods, weird but fun mods like sorcery, vehicle mods, UI mods, so forth and so on. All of these are free mods that get updated far more frequently than the actual game itself. Okay, enough roasting the game. I'll actually talk about what I like about it now. First off, the game is actually really fun to play with your friends, and 7 Days to Die has a lot of the things I'd love to have in almost every single zombie survival game. But I think the thing that I like the most is the base building. While there are a lot of ways you can build to cheese the zombie AI, it's still a lot of fun to try and build a fortified horde base filled with traps, or even just trying to build underground even though you know you will end up getting screwed over when they eventually dig down to you. The other thing that I really enjoy is the quest system. Although it can be a bit buggy at times, it provides you with a reason to visit and clear out some of these less valuable POIs that you might not otherwise. And it also provides you with some fun and challenging objectives that you can complete while you're at it. There are quests for clearing out a POI or fetching an item within them, digging up buried supplies, and one of my favorites is to restore power to location, which you can only do during nighttime when the zombies are far more deadly. I think the reason why I like this one so much is because it gives you an excuse to not just hide in your base waiting for the night to pass. The last thing that I like about 7 Days to Die, although this is a bit on the technical side, is the Gamestage system. Gamestage is basically the representation of how far along you are in a world, along with how successfully you've survived thus far. You can see the actual formula here, but it affects stuff like the type of loot you can find, the quality of the items, as well as how large or tough the zombie hordes are. While at a certain point the game still becomes too easy in my opinion, it's nice to feel the progression of starting out with primitive weapons and tools, while finding some of the simpler, basic types of zombies, instead of immediately just finding a shotgun day one, then going around blasting a bunch of special zombies, even if it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Maybe one day the game will have an even better system for this, but I still like the game stage despite its flaws. Well, here's hoping I'm alive when the game finally hits beta in 20 bajillion years. 7 out of 10, 1 point for each day you have before you die.